5 consecutive matches without a loss for the Portland Timbers of 2014, and here is what's most impressive. They have trailed in 4 of those 5 games as they make their way out of the tunnel and onto the pitch at the StubHub Center.
Not a second choice team. 8 of these players have each started a match so far this season, and so you look at Gaston Fernandez, he scored the goals for the team. Khalif Al-Hassan comes back in the side.
Up the pitch, Marco Delgado got his first goal of his senior career. The likes of Pereira and Rosales, they'll push high.
Both Chivas and the Los Angeles Galaxy. And we are underway. The Timbers at Chivas. Wow, look at that. Square passes, Chara and Johnson in the attacking half with no pressure. Gaston in for Adi, finds a seam, nice little cut inside the box, shoots low, and it's handled by Dan Kennedy. Especially if a team bunkers in, trying to frustrate you, and has succeeded at least to the 35th minute. Rosales wide, Delgado chipping in, side volley here by Eric Avila all the way up the park. Couldn't quite get it right. And that is the first clear opportunity for Chivas in this match.
We'll see how Chivas USA, they come alive when they're in possession, and it's the run by Avila that finds himself in between Arouk and Footy. And fortunate enough for the Timbers that he couldn't quite get his balance right, couldn't quite get the technique, because the Timbers, they left him all alone in the box. I think it's a case of them finding that rhythm and working off one another to understand where the runs are being made, what ball is going to be played.
Well, there's a good one. Nanchoff, low blast, sliding backwards. Set in by Fernandez. And Kennedy's there.
I took it early, Nanchoff. Just wondered if he could have taken a touch, maybe advanced towards goal. Decided to hit it first time. It was a great find, again by Fernandez. He's got better and better as the half's gone on.
There are 6 Chivas attackers in the box. They go near post. Paparotto heads away. Struck from distance by Avila. Woo! He fizzed that one. Misses the frame. And they'll make that change right about now. 57th minute substitution. Your Fleer player substitution.
He's made his intentions pretty clear. Killer Porter, on one of his star players, will certainly change the tempo of the game. Has the ability to eliminate defenders with his dribbling, his pace, his movement.
Chara bends one around with the outside of the boot for Nagbe. Lays it down the touchline. Villafana, first time service low for Adi, shoots and scores! The new man has opened his account, and a frustrating hour is now history. Portland 1, Chivas 0, 65th minute.
It was Villafana against the Red Bull, streaking up that left side, joining in the attack, and he does it again tonight. Look at this ball, in behind the back 4, and Fernando Adi, as soon as that ball goes wide, he's got one thing in mind. Can I get between the sticks? And I tell you what, the execution by Villafana to find Adi in a perfect spot, and Adi, well, the technique takes over. Cool as you like, finding the back of the net.
Great moment for him last week to be on the same field as Thierry. He had a conversation with him after the match as well. Well, this substitution was planned before the goal was scored, and they're still going to make it. They're going to bring on Diego Valeri for Gaston Fernandez, Flair player substitution, and the second one of the night for the Timbers. Valeri cuts the ball back, leaves Alvarez in the dust. Wide to Alisson, gets it back. Plays Adi in, he is onside. Gets around Dan Kennedy and scores. How about 2 goals in less than 10 minutes? And what a pass from Diego Valeri. There was still a lot of work to be done. And this isn't just a big man. Adi's got a little bit of artistry in him. 2-0 Portland.
It was all about the ball retention, but Valeri recognizing that there were bodies around him, and how could he get out of the tight space? And so he finds that outlet with Khalif Al-Hassan, but you look how he wants that ball back. And Adi does fantastically well to hold his run, to make sure it's bent, and so as soon as that ball is played, he's in. We talked about that space in behind earlier, and that's exactly what Adi had to run into, and that composure, Robbie, to be able to round that keeper and to keep his head to slot it back across the goal.
Ball whipped in. That went off the post. Was that Torres or McKenzie that got a touch on it? It went beyond Ryan Finley, and I'm not exactly sure who put that ball off Ricketts' post.
I think you'll find it was McKenzie. As the ball skips up, McKenzie is just trying to get anything on it to keep that ball. He knows that there's a player in behind him.
We have seen central forwards join the Timbers, break out with great performances. How about the lovely skill by Adi, and then Burling has a word. He's gone. Straight red card. Not only did he throw his body at Adi after the flick beyond him, he then jawed at the Timbers bench, and that was enough for Jurasevich. That's a straight red card for Bobby Burling in the 84th minute.
You saw right away the reaction from the Timbers bench, and with the foul happening right in front of him as well, to how quickly they've jumped up. For me, it's certainly a foul, but the elbow's not up yet. Burling, he's got his arm tucked into the side. He knows that Adi's going past him. He's clipped it beyond. But for me, a straight head, that's straight red, that's a bit harsh.
Well, look what he does here if we stay with this replay. Some not so friendly words of the year here for his team. Kubo slips. Ricketts is there. High and strong with the right arm. And he, I think, is playing in a little bit of pain.
Great play, gets the ball from the halfway line, drives up. This is Donovan Ricketts. That's one of those big hands to the ball. And they say like fine wine, gets better with age, Donovan Ricketts.
Yeah, doesn't he?
Hardy knew the responsibility of the team, ran the ball up and ran the clock down.
Now that is a successful road trip. It's been a week since the Timbers have been in Portland. They return home tomorrow elated.